Hi everybody! If you remember, my name is Rachel and I'm the public health nutritionist that works for the Cambridge Public Health Department. And in these videos we are talking about the harvest of the month. It's a different food, fruit, vegetable, food group that we celebrate each month of the year that you can find locally here in Massachusetts or in New England. So for April, I am really excited to talk about our harvest of the month, potatoes! Everybody's favorite, right? So let's get started. All right, so let's get this video started with some fun facts. Number one, did you know that while many people think of Ireland when they hear the word potato, potatoes were actually originated and cultivated first in South America, specifically in the Peruvian, Bolivian Andes mountain chain, which is the largest mountain chain in the world. So we can thank the Incas, who were actually cultivating potatoes as many as 1800 years ago. And settlers actually took the potatoes and this cultivation method to all the other countries where we grow potatoes today. Number two, did you know that the scientific name for potato is Solanum tuberosum? Number three, did you know that in 2008, a Lebanese farmer dug up a potato that was 25 pounds? Now, if that's hard to imagine how big it was bigger than his head. It's a very big potato. All right, number four, did you know that potatoes don't actually grow from seeds like most other plants do? They grow from something called seed potatoes, which are actually just really small potatoes meant to start new growth. And although we'd love to just grow new potatoes from the grocery store, most of the conventionally grown potatoes you could pick up at your grocery store wouldn't work as seed potatoes. All right, well that's all we have here. Let's make a fun snack together. All right, so today we are making sweet potato toast. Lots of fun, and surprisingly, there's no toast involved. The first thing that we always do when we get ready to cook is wash our hands. So we're gonna spend about 20 seconds with our hands in some nice, warm, soapy water, getting them nice and clean. And when we're done with that, we're gonna come right back over here and get started. So the first thing we're actually gonna do with the food is wash our sweet potato. So we're gonna take our sweet potato to the sink and we're going to just scrub it up. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is slice up our sweet potato. So we've got our nice washed sweet potato right here, and we have a knife to use that. The first thing you need to do when you get to this point is check with an adult. So make sure that we're cutting safely, that adults know that we're using knives. So I'm gonna create a slice here and get rid of that. And now we're gonna make some slices. So when we're toasting these, we want slices that are about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch thick. Grab a ruler if you wanna see exactly what that looks like. It's not important that you're exact with it. So we're gonna take our potato slices and we're gonna put them in our toaster. All right. So you want to put it on whatever you'd normally put on for your toast. You might have to push it down a couple of times to get the right consistency. So we're looking for potatoes that you can easily take a fork and just pierce right through, but not so soft that it starts to get wobbly on you. Because again, we're going to put toppings on and we want to make sure that our potatoes can hold it. All right, so our sweet potato slices have popped out. Mine took 2 times down in the toaster to make sure that they got toasted all the way. As you can see, I've got some little brown spots on mine from the toasting, and my fork goes in really, really easily. I barely have to push. So that's what we're looking for. So we know the sweet potatoes have cooked just a little bit, enough for us to enjoy them, but not so much they're gonna be really soft. All right, and then the best part, obviously, is toppings. So for my sweet potatoes, I decided to use a little bit of hummus. I'll put a little dollop on each. And then I have black beans and some pepitas or pumpkin seeds. Add a little crunch and a tiny little bit of salt. All right, that looks good. Sprinkle my black beans on. And so this is what I had at home today to put on mine, but you could use cheese instead of hummus. You could use any kind of bean you want, or you could skip the beans. You could put an egg on top. That would be really tasty. Or if you want to go sweet, instead of using these types of ingredients, you could put a little peanut butter and then some sliced fruit on top. And our sweet potatoes are already a little sweet, so they can go either way. All right. So I've got my pumpkin seeds on top. All right, it was so easy. I'm really excited to try it. And we have our sweet potato toast all ready to go. Did you know that you can actually cook potatoes in the microwave and skip the whole oven? It's true. We are gonna poke holes in it with a fork. So this is to help the potato vent a little bit, let out some of that steam so it doesn't kind of, explode in your microwave. Next, we're going to use a microwave safe plate or bowl. So this can go in a microwave and it won't get too hot on us. And we're going to start with 2-minute increments. So likely this will take 4 to 8 minutes in total, but you want to check in periodically so that your potato doesn't get too mushy or explode in your microwave. So you want to be able to pierce your potato really easily with your fork, all the way around. So you know that it's all set to go. All right, well, that is all we have time for today. I hope that everybody had some fun, learned something new, and is looking forward to enjoying potatoes at some point this month. And thanks so much for tuning in from your friends at Cambridge in Motion and the Cambridge Public Health Department. Until next month, bye.